Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, we're going to talk about this goof Kevin Durant, man. This guy who's done nothing for the Phoenix Suns. What has he done for the Phoenix Suns, guys? I've talked about this many times on this channel. Kevin Durant, he gets pumped up and the most skilled offensive player in the history of the game. Oh, there's no one like Kevin Durant. He's a 101. Look what he can do. Look at the skills, at the size, blah, 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 man. Kevin Durant ain't that dude, man. I'm so tired of hearing people pump up Kevin Durant's skills and his game like it's like that. It has no impact. Where's the impact from Kevin Durant? Listen, when Kevin Durant was on OKC, you know what? I'm not even going to get into it right now, man. We're going to talk about this video, man, because Kevin Durant has done nothing in Phoenix, man. This dude goes out there and literally does nothing but shoot the basketball, guys. Nothing. The Phoenix Suns lose again to the Raptors last night. The Raptors. And Bradley Beal and Devin Booker put up 30. Kevin Durant, what did he score? 15 points last night on 15 shots? It's a joke, man. We're going to talk about this video, guys. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humbled, man, by all support. It means a lot. Truly does, guys. And you guys know what to do, man. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. Excuse me for a second, guys. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, I want to talk about this goof Kevin Durant. And again, I asked, what has Kevin Durant done on the Phoenix Suns? What has he done for the Phoenix Suns? What has he done since he left Golden State? I keep asking people this, and there's no answers because he's done nothing. Kevin Durant's literally done nothing, guys. He's been out there collecting money, throwing up some shots, getting some points, right? He went past 30,000 points a couple of games back. Great for Kevin Durant. I told you that's literally all he does. That's where it begins and ends for Kevin Durant. He scores the ball. He can shoot the ball. Great on Kevin Durant. 6'11", got the long arms, right? Skinny frame, right? He can shoot the ball. Great for him in this weak era. Not impressed with Kevin Durant's career. I do not respect Kevin Durant's career, and I do not believe he's the most skilled offensive player, or like Devin Booker said, the greatest scorer to ever live. Not even close. The greatest scorer to ever live put up 15 points last night, while his teammates both scored 30. That's the greatest scorer I've ever lived. The greatest scorer I've ever lived has got 4 scoring titles in his career, which is impressive. Hasn't won a scoring title in a long time, my friends. So all these years he's been in the NBA, the greatest scorer to ever live. Hasn't won a scoring championship in all these years. I mean, Michael Jordan won 10 in 11 full seasons, guys. 7 straight. Kevin Durant's not sniffing that. Not sniffing it. I mean, those are the facts. We're not going to get into that conversation again. But last night, the Phoenix Suns played the Toronto Raptors, guys. The lowly Toronto Raptors, who are one of the worst teams in the league. That's just the facts. And the Phoenix Suns were supposed to be one of the contenders this year. I vividly remember Kendrick Perkins, and I was going to do a video on this. Kendrick Perkins saying before the season that Kevin Durant's leadership was going to lead the Suns to the postseason this year. That was Kendrick Perkins' direct quote. Kevin Durant's leadership was going to lead the Suns to the postseason this year. That's what he said. And I laugh. Kevin Durant, what leadership does Kevin Durant have? Like, when Kendrick Perkins makes that statement before the season, where's the evidence? Where are you getting, your information to make that statement? That's why I would tell you guys, if that's your opinion, that Kevin Durant's leadership is going to take the Suns to the playoffs, then you must give us some evidence. Where's the evidence to support that statement? Kevin Durant has not done anything in his career, leadership-wise, that would make you believe he's going to be a leader to lead a team anywhere. He's never done it. He was not the leader of OKC, guys. That was Russell Westbrook. He was the heart and soul of that team. Was Kevin Durant the best player? Absolutely. He was the best player on that team. Wasn't the leader, though, guys. Not even close to being a leader on that team. Was he the leader on Golden State? Not even close to being a leader on Golden State, guys. Was he a leader in Brooklyn? Not even close to being a leader in Brooklyn, guys. The man got Steve Nash fired, argued with the owner of the team, and asked for a trade. The man requested a trade, and then we just hear Kevin Durant say the other day, oh, I didn't want to be traded at the middle of the season because that's not what I wanted. That's why, dude, but you requested a trade from Brooklyn in the middle of the season. But now you don't want to be traded in the middle of the season? You only want to do things when you request it, right? These guys are corny, man. Kevin Durant's a clown, man. No respect for that fool. So no leadership in any of those destinations. Now you're in Phoenix after you requested a trade off of Brooklyn, after you left Golden State to go there to lead them. No leadership in Phoenix, guys. Not an ounce of leadership from Kevin Durant and any of these destinations he went to. That's one of the biggest problems for a Kevin Durant. They talk about his quote-unquote skills, doesn't translate because all he does is shoot the ball. So last night, this man took, 15 shots, went over 5 from 3. I believe he went 5 for 15 from the field. I think he scored 15 points, Kevin Durant. Go look at his rebounds. Go look at his assists. He had 5 more turnovers last night. He's a turnover machine. I've told you guys that man cannot play make, cannot dribble the basketball. In any other era, they would be ripping Kevin Durant left and right, guys. Those are the facts. That's a knock on him. I'm not tearing him down. I'm giving you guys a fact over what I watched Kevin Durant do on the court. When I watched him play against the Boston Celtics when he was on Brooklyn in that playoff series, that was an embarrassment. This man couldn't even get the ball up half court. He averaged like 4 or 5 turnovers. I want to say like 5 turnovers a game in that series. They were ripping the man all over the place. Go watch that series. And that was almost close to being 90s era style NBA. 2000 style NBA defense. Kevin Durant couldn't play against it. Getting ripped by guys like Marcus Smart. The Boston Celtics? But he's going to go against, oh man, who's going to guard Kevin Durant on the Chicago Bulls? Right here, let us know. Oh, the 2017 Warriors are the best team of all time. The 96 Bulls couldn't beat them. Are you kidding me? Kevin Durant couldn't even dribble against Marcus Smart. But you're telling me he's going to dribble against Scottie Pippen? Not happening. He's going to dribble against Michael Jordan or Dennis Rodman? Because all these guys would be taking turns on him. Ron Harper. They could change and guard any of those guys on the perimeter. Those guys I mentioned could guard any of those guys on the perimeter. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant. Any one of those guys, Pippen, Jordan, Rodman, Harper, could lock them dudes up at any given moment. Any one of those players, guys. Those are the facts. But you flip the script. Can't none of those other guys guard any of those guys. Can't do it. Steph Curry can't guard Scottie Pippen. Steph Curry can't guard Michael Jordan or Ron Harper. Klay Thompson can't guard Michael Jordan. Like, are you kidding me? Kevin Durant guarding Michael Jordan? Stop it. It's an absolute joke, man. Kevin Durant going against Dennis Rodman. It would be a joke. Or Draymond Green going against Rodman. It's an absolute embarrassment, guys. It would be a joke. Once again, the era that I grew up watching, these guys are two-way players. Not the guys today. Kevin Durant, not a two-way player. No two-way play from Kevin Durant. So all these years he's been in the league, not made one all-defensive team. Not a single all-defensive team in the weakest defensive era. So you're telling me you couldn't crack an all-defensive team when some of these guys that are making all-defensive teams, you never heard of these guys. They're making all-defensive teams. Guys who are winning Defensive Player of the Year awards couldn't sniff a Defensive Player of the Year award in any of these other eras. But Rudy Gobert and Jaren Jackson Jr., right? These guys are the great defenders of the era. Draymond Green. It's an absolute joke, guys. You guys know the deal, man. So Kevin Durant, again, like I said, does nothing for his team. Doesn't even score any points. That's the only thing he's supposed to be doing at a high level. Don't rebound the basketball. Kevin Durant can't rebound. Remember, he's not a rebounder, guys. 6'11", can't grab any rebounds. No hustle, no skills in the rebounding. Once again, no defensive effort from Kevin Durant. And he continues to turn the ball over at a high level. Dude, you don't even play make like that, and you turn the ball over so much, but they keep talking to me about Kevin Durant's dribbling skills. Not impressed. And, oftentimes they'll blame Kevin Durant's team. They always blame the star players' teammates. I don't understand when we started doing this, right? That's the LeBron James syndrome. Back in the day, the star players always took the blame. It was, you blamed Larry Bird, or you blamed this guy, or you blamed that guy. You blamed the star players. Now, we blame the role guys. The star players don't take any heat. It's always the role guys. Oh, we're going to blame this guy. We're going to blame the role guy. Blame the sixth man. How is it their fault? It's always their fault. So they'll blame Bradley Beal or Devin Booker. Oh, Devin Booker don't do nothing. Devin Booker never does anything. What has Devin Booker ever done? Kevin Durant requested a trade there. He wanted to go there. So he got what he wanted. You can't turn around and say, oh, it's Devin Booker's fault. Oh, it's Bradley Beal's fault. No, it's Kevin Durant's fault. Is he not supposed to be the best player on the team? He's supposed to be the best player on the team, but he's done nothing for the Phoenix Suns because the only thing that he does on the court is shoot. Think about it. You have 3 guys on that team. The team's 3 best players. All they do is shoot. Bradley Beal's a shooter. That's it. Does nothing else on the court. Done nothing else in his career except for shoot. Devin Booker, once again, done nothing else on his career on the court except for shoot. He just shoots. That's what he does. Kevin Durant, done nothing else on the court at a high level but shoot. So you have 3 guys that shoot. They don't rebound. They don't play defense. They have no leadership. So there's no intangibles. So how are you leading your team anywhere? You can't. And that's why they haven't done anything. Kevin Durant's done 0 in Phoenix. He did 0 in Brooklyn. He only did anything in Golden State because he had Steph Curry there. So Steph Curry once again exposes, a lot of these other guys like LeBron James and Kevin Durant, and pretty much, shows why Steph Curry is the greatest player of his era, of that era. Right? Kevin Durant needed him to win, just like LeBron James needed a bunch of guys to win. Steph Curry didn't need that. He's able to stay there, have people come around him, and make it work. Why? Because Steph Curry's game allows other people to have a role. Insane, man. And that's what Kevin Durant did for those 2 championships. So I'm not impressed at all with Kevin Durant's career and what he's accomplished. And he's done nothing in Phoenix. And last night they lose to Toronto Raptors. The Raptors, guys. The Phoenix Suns are once again supposed to be a contender. You have 2 of the better players in the league, Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. Do you not? You have 2 of the better players in the league. But the problem is they don't do anything but shoot. And even this season, they haven't been consistently shooting great. Like I said, Kevin Durant put up, 15 points last night on 15 shots, 0 for 5 from 3, no rebounds, turning the ball over, and you get blown off the court by the Toronto Raptors? And Kevin Durant, like I said, is a despicable dirtbag human being. I don't know if you guys saw that video of him and Gary Payton going back and forth with each other. Kevin Durant loves to go back and forth with people, and once again, he talks down to people, talks down to them. He says something to Gary Payton along the lines of, when you were my age, you weren't even playing, or you weren't doing something like that. He said, once again, these guys act as if because they're playing at 35, 36, 37 years old, we're supposed to be impressed with you guys playing 15, 16, 17 seasons in this weak era of NBA. All you're doing, Kevin Durant, exposing your weak era. Gary Payton and those guys, they couldn't play for 15, 20 years till they were 37, 38 years old because they played in an era where guys got beat up physically. You had to take a lot more. You couldn't last as long. That's the way the game was played. These guys gave their effort. They gave it out every single night. These guys, they lollygag every other night. So they're trying to extend their careers by lollygagging. Not impressed, Kevin Durant. So you run your mouth for someone like Gary Payton. But if you play in the 90s and you had to actually go against Gary Payton on the basketball court, you wouldn't be running your mouth because he would lock you up. You were getting locked up by Marcus Smart. And Marcus Smart's half the defender Gary Payton was. Half. Gary Payton would shut Kevin Durant down. They shut him down. Kevin Durant's so weak. People are like, oh, Kevin Durant 6'11". He'll just post Gary Payton up. No, he won't. No, he won't. He would not be able to get good post-up position against Gary Payton because he's so weak and frail. Gary Payton would force him out into spots that he doesn't want to be in. And that's just the facts, man. Gary Payton gave the effort on the defensive end, man. He was a pit bull out there on the defensive end. He fought against guys like Michael Jordan for defensive position. Fought with these guys. Kevin Durant, he doesn't have to deal with none of that stuff now. It's laughable for this man to run his mouth the way he does. I saw him getting into it the other day. Him and Chris Paul were going back and forth. Once again, laughable. You're getting tough for Chris Paul, Kevin Durant? Chris Paul. And we all know Chris Paul gets a little fiery out there. He likes to run his mouth, Chris Paul, but he's another idiot. Once again, Chris Paul, what has he done? What leadership does he have? He's a straight goof out there. This is the same clown that him and Victor Wembanyama went out there in the skills challenge and got booed, man. But this who Kevin Durant got in the face of? Chris Paul? He had no energy for Draymond Green, though. Dude's a clown. Kevin Durant have no respect for you, dude. You are a clown, man. You have no respect for the fans. You don't really care about the game like that, man. You talk a lot of nonsense. He loves to go back and forth with people in the stands. He loves to go and make burner accounts and go at the fans out there on social media. But he don't keep that same energy on the basketball court. He goes out there and does nothing. No rebounds. They said, wake me up when Kevin Durant can average 10 rebounds in a game, man. Wake me up when this man can play 82 games in a season. Wake me up when he makes an all-defensive team. Wake me up when he can actually lead a team anywhere. Anywhere. You guys know the deal, man. That OKC team, that was Russell Westbrook, guys. Like I said, Kevin Durant was the best player on the team, but it was all Russell Westbrook. He's the heart and soul of that team. Man, remember, they needed guys behind Kevin Durant to play defense for him, to rebound for him, because he don't do either one of those things, guys. And he was not a leader. You guys know the deal, man. These are the facts. Kevin Durant's done nothing in Phoenix. They lose again to the Toronto Raptors, and they're not even in the play right now. I believe they're in the 12th seed right now. But Kendrick Perkins told you at the beginning of the season that Kevin Durant's leadership is going to take them to the playoffs. He's going to lead them to the postseason. And do what, a first-round exit? Get swept at the first round again? He's done nothing, Kevin Durant. Goes out there and just scores some points. Good for him, man. Collect some money. No one respects you, dude. You're a clown. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.